Hi, my name is Daniel Linda, and you're watching Disney Channel.
What's up everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Theboydanny here. I'm so excited to show you guys what I'm about to do today. Well, it's not actually a vlog, it's more like a story time to tell you guys what happened with my dog Snoopy. So I'm doing this story time exciting and fun. I'm not gonna do it boring, and we're gonna act out the way it was so you guys can actually get a visual representation of how this happened. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Many of you guys already know what happened because I told you face to face, but so many people that I haven't seen in a long time want to know, so might as well just tell you right now. And it's a really crazy story, so I hope you can sit tight, put on that seatbelt. So yeah, let's get right to the moment, to the point, to the story. So it's Friday afternoon around 5 p.m. Well, basically my family, we're just sitting down in the living room watching TV. But the thing is that all of a sudden, like, you know what, we should give Snoopy food. You know, we take care of Snoopy, we do.
That's my dog's name.
We take care of him, he's a really good boy. But then sometimes we take him outside because he'd be bothering too much and he wants to like hump everything and then he wants to eat everything. So we give him a break. But the thing is, I told my sister to go give Snoopy food. And my sister goes and then she's really happy, enjoying life. The day is beautiful. It's like October of like last year. And then my sister, she goes outside and she's like, oh, well, where is Snoopy? Where is Snoopy? Snoopy most of the time, sometimes when he goes outside, he likes going to the other side of the backyard where all his toys are. He likes spending his time there, like chewing toys or like, you know, playing with socks or humping a pillow. And it's like normal for Snoopy to disappear a while in the backyard, but we know where he is. So my sister really didn't bother, but after a while when Snoopy hears noise that someone goes outside, he gets excited, so he runs towards the person that went outside. My sister starts putting food and then she's like, Snoopy, Snoopy. And then the thing happens. My sister starts walking around.
She's like, where's Snoopy? Where's Snoopy?
And then she starts panicking. So she goes on the other side of the backyard where we have the trash cans. And the gate is open all the way. I don't know if it was the wind that blew it open or I don't know. But the thing is that my sister starts running inside the house. She's like,
Snoopy is gone! Snoopy is gone!
And she's running around because she's the one who loves Snoopy the most. I do too. My sister's panicking and I get up from the couch like I'm some type of superhero. Like I just get up really quick and I open the door, the front door. I don't even go around to check. I just open the door and start running around the neighborhood. He a midget. He has little small legs. I'll show you a picture of him. But he has really small legs and he runs like a little rat. And then I start panicking and I'm like, oh man, Snoopy, we got him ever since he was a little baby. And whatever, like he was still drinking from the mama's tit and all that stuff. And then I told my brother, get your car, get the truck or something. We're gonna go and drive around and start screaming Snoopy's name around the neighborhood. We told one of our friends and I was like, just in case you see him in the window, like from your window, be like,
Snoopy, come here.
And he'll go to you. I was in shock because my neighbors have cameras and everything. Until I got to like the point when it was almost like 7, I went to my neighbor that's in front of me. In the footage, it was crazy because once I asked my neighbor, hey, can I see the footage around 3? Because I don't even know what time Snoopy disappeared. Because we see in the footage that we see a little white image just running in the street. And I'm like, yep, that's Snoopy. He went that direction, whatever. It's the night and we're just talking, my sister and I. And I'm like, at least I hope someone got him and like is taking care of him. And right now he's not out there like shivering or like he's scared of other animals or he got ran over. Once I said all that stuff, all I see is my sister like not even breathing breath. She's like, that's when I broke my tears. And like, I don't cry for anything. You can ask anyone I know. I don't cry for nothing. I'm only going to cry if it's something worth crying for. I'm not gonna waste my time and my tears on something that doesn't even make any sense. This was really serious. My dog, he was like a year old when he got lost. And that's when I was crying and I was crying. Like I was crying, not even like breathing. This was me. That's how bad I was crying. I'm not even lying. And then, so yeah, so the thing is how we found our dog. is one of the most interesting and most weird way to find our dog. So my brother, he went to this one school called Mount Eden, and I went there. I graduated already. But the thing is that I was there and whatever, and then later I get a text after like, let's say 2 weeks, and then I get a text of a screenshot, and it's a screenshot of a Snapchat story of someone else in my brother's Snapchat. So he said that he opened this one girl's Snapchat, and it's a picture of a dog that looks exactly like our dog, and it has the same spots, everything. The thing is that I look at that and I'm like, nope, this is not no other dog, this is my dog. I told my sister and she started rejoicing. She was jumping up and down. I'm like, so how do we get it? And my brother had the audacity to swipe up and he said, give me back my dog. You have to ask nicely, approach them nicely. You can't just be like, give me back my dog, hella aggressive. And I'm like, bro, you could have just said,
hey, long time, haven't seen you. Remember we're old friends in school?
yeah, but he decided to say, give me back my dog. And I was like, how do we fix this? You need to find out her real full name. And then I was like, okay, how do I do that? I was like, she went to our school and you have to ask around, and like you have to ask that you want to talk to an officer in school. So I go with like my friends and everything, and then we go to the office, and then I was like, do you guys know this girl named? And then they were like, yeah, what about her? And then I'm like, oh well, she stole my dog and we want my dog back. And then that's when they were like,
no, we can't give you personal information.
I do my CIA research, I do my FBI, and then all of a sudden I become a secret agent or something, a spy or something. And then I'm like, you know what, let's use common sense. I call my brother, I'm like, hey, what year were you in school, and at what year was she in school? I go to the yearbook class and I'm like, hey, can I see some old yearbooks? I want to see how my brother looked like. Not my brother, I was looking for that one girl. And then later that I start looking and I'm like, oh, okay, last name. And I find her. I
felt like the most genius person ever.
Once I found her, her first name and her last name, I wrote it down, took a picture of her face. And I was like, I'm gonna check this girl. Can you believe that my dad hired personal detective?
No, like, I'm not even lying. This is for real. This is like dad.
I am giving you the honest truth. Like, I swear on everything my dad, he said he contacted a private detective and that he was gonna pay him $200 to find out where is our dog. Whatever, I was like, you know what, I got this. Pay me $200, pay me $200. I have the records, the address. No, just kidding, I got the address. But the thing is that we go to the police department. We're like, hey, this girl, whatever. I was like, oh, she lives in Oakland. And then I'm like, Oakland? So then it's probably not our dog because it's all the way over there. And then later, the thing is, she finally answers in Snapchat and she's like,
this is not my dog, this is my sister's dog.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for the information, baby. And then later that, my brother's like, oh, what's your sister's name? And then later, let me get to the point. The thing is, we found a dog. It is our dog. The images are exactly the same. And then later, it's a Saturday, and then I'm at school in the music school with my sister. And then we get this call from my brother and it was like,
hey, guess what?
I'm like, what?
I was like, we found the dog.
I started dancing and my sister's like,
yes, we found Snoopy.
and then the thing is, he tells me, it was like, oh, but we had to give her $100.
$911? Yeah, my brother and my dad had the nerve to pay this girl $100 for our dog. Yeah, that's the emergency. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, anytime. Yeah, right? You agree?
I was mad. Once they said $100, I was like, oh hell no. Why? I was really mad. But the thing is, I was happy that Snoopy was here. But then I was like, why $100? And my brother was like, oh, because they bought him medicine and they did him a haircut and they gave him food. And this was me. But ain't nobody asked them to do that. I hang up the phone.
Hello?
I am really happy. I tell my sister and she's really happy. And then it's 4 p.m. and it's time for us to get out of school. My brother calls me, he was like, we're out here. The encounter with my beautiful dog, I swear, it was like the most precious thing in my whole life.
You know how bad I love my dog?
If someone ever touches my dog, if someone ever touches a piece of his hair, someone talks smack about him.
Like, I'm the only one who could call him fat ass. Someone else called him fat ass or Tell him to shut up.
This is me.
What you say, bruh?
That's me. I'm telling you.
Only our family could treat my dog bad. Talk smack about my dog. I dare you in the comments below. Talk smack about him.
When we got home, I recorded this video on Snapchat, and this is the actual footage of me seeing him for the first time after he got
Kidnapped.
And there's actual footage of me seeing him for the first time after he disappeared for like 3 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can like it, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified every time I post a video.
And yeah, and that's it. Now, peace, those.